Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. This is Ariba from Iman Power. Please say salams in the comments. Let me know that you can hear me. How is everybody doing today? Hopefully it stays. So please say salams in the comments. Let me just gonna share this video live stream on my Iman Power Facebook group too, so people there can also know we are live. Assalamu alaikum. Shahida, Nida. I'm good, alhamdulillah. I was just about to go to bed. And then I thought I should keep up the, I should not break the chain, even though I'm not coming live on the same time every day. But I made a commitment that I didn't want to break. So after this, if you wonder if you can tell by my eyes, so sleepy. After this, I'll be in bed, inshallah. Let me just share this. Okay, great. Done. Okay, so we're gonna talk about wasting time today. One of the biggest, actually, it reminds me, the sleep thing. Nida is asking, what's the topic today? The topic is why kids waste time. Why children waste time, which is, I think, actually true for everybody. What I'm about to say, not just children, but probably more so for children, because they're children. One of the main reasons I feel that the kids waste time is because they don't value their time. They don't see much value in it. It's a child's, like, there's not much worth, it's not worth much. And the reason they don't value their time, because they don't even value themselves. They don't value themselves that much. I'm just a kid. You, the adults around the world, keep telling them you're just a kid. Just a kid. You can't do this, you can't do that, you can't be involved in this, you can't be involved in that, you can't understand this, you can't understand that. And I'm just a kid, it's an adult's world. What good, how much valuable is my time to this world? Is my time valuable to this world? I'm just a little kid. It can't be of that much value. So what if it what if it goes to waste, right? When something, and that's what they have also learned in their life, when something is not valuable, it doesn't matter if we throw it away, right? We throw the invaluable things, we throw them away. The valuable things, we treat them much better. So a child, when he or she has little self-esteem, little self-worth, they're just going to waste a massive amount of their time. And actually, this is now, we've been talking, epidemics and pandemics are so much on our mind, but this is also an epidemic, that the self-worth of children today is perhaps much lower. And one of the ways we see the effect of that is in the massively rising rates of depression amongst children. And if they are not depressed, they're still really low motivation. By the time they get to preteens, 10, often even 10, 12, 15 years old, sometimes even 9-year-olds, they are like, everything is right? Do I have to do it? Even if you will see that the things that they used to love to do, they would be eager to do when they were younger, now it's like, I have to, right? They want to go anywhere, they want to do anything. So what's happened? The motivation is dying, the spirit is dying, depression kind of is creeping in. I'm not necessarily talking, there's actually higher rate of clinical depression in children too, but just a feeling of depression in them, lack of, and one of the main reasons for that is a lack of purpose underneath it all. Not what's the point? They don't see a purpose. And because they don't see a purpose, they don't also see their own value. I'm just a kid. What difference can I make? So what if I just go to waste? And unfortunately, in the end, where you finally see the effect of that is in all that and in the games that they find. Games give them purpose. Games give them that high of seeing value in themselves, which is momentary, just for a moment. Instant gratification, that feeling of, oh, wow, look at me, all right? I did it. I crossed that level. I achieved that. A fake achievement, a delusion, a total delusion, right? That game. But that game is giving them something, fulfilling a deep need in them. Need of, feeling needed, right? Feeling an achievement, feeling like I can do something. That is what the game is giving them. They get the brain, as soon as they achieve something, they get a shot of dopamine, right? And then they crave it. They crave to get the next shot, higher and higher and deeper and deeper. And as soon as they shut off that game, what happens? Back to the same old. Worthless. I'm worthless. I'm not of much value. What do I do here? And the problems of life, whether it's school stress, problems with friends, or feeling lonely even, they would have gotten worse. Nothing has gotten easier. Often it has become worse because you wasted so much time in games. So then, how do I escape that? How do I get away from that tension or the stress of all that work that's piling up, all those problems that are piling up? I need stress relief from that. Where do I go? Back to the game. The only thing that gives me quick joy, quick dopamine release, right? Quick happiness, instant gratification. And they're back to the game. And then they play it. They keep feeling that sense of achievement, fake, delusion, and their problems kept getting worse and worse, and mom is nagging more, and the homework is piling up, the teachers are angry, I don't have any friends anymore. All that is getting worse. So it just kept, you can see the cycle building up, right? They are now trapped in that cycle. And it's very hard for them to get out of it. How do I get out of it? It's not easy. And the deeper you go into that. So that's how the game's addiction builds up in them. So what's the cure? Firstly, we said, of course, there are lots of different things here. One is purpose. And the second thing is they need to feel their own self-worth. They need to have a good sense of their own self-worth. And it cannot happen without a sense of purpose, by the way. I don't think it can happen without a sense of purpose. But when we do that, that's when the child is, inshallah, going to say, okay, I'm not, worthless that I just waste my time away. My time makes a difference in this world. My time is valuable to this world. It makes a difference to my family, to maybe other people, to my brother, to my sister, my mother. It makes things better in this world. And when they value their time, they will automatically value themselves, right? I am valuable. And they're not going to look for, value in things like, people look for value in all kinds of things. How I look, all right? How much money I have, how many branded stuff I have, what kind of, do I have Nike clothes or Nike shirts or Reebok branded shoes, how many friends I have, all kinds of things. And these days with social media, how many likes I have, all these they find value in that. Because they're trying to find ways to, increase their self-worth, which is a human need. but they can't find it, so they're just gonna looking at another. Sometimes people make other people, they attach their self-worth to other people. Like, I think often moms make mistake. My children or my husband is my, you make them your purpose, and they become your entire self-worth. What they think of you becomes your sense of worth, which is a huge mistake. Huge mistake. We can't attach our self-worth to anything, any of these things. There is only one we can attach our self-worth to: Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. What He thinks of you. Self-worth is really linked to our iman. Inshallah, I'll talk more about this. I wasn't even planning to go that deep, actually. And I ended up here. But inshallah, I'll talk a lot more about this in the webinar I'm doing. How self-worth links to your iman. What do we need to do to build children's self-worth? What are things we need to do? And how is it actually really linked to gratitude? We'll talk about that too as well, inshallah, why that is so critical, and the mistake we are making in the way we teach children to be grateful. We are making a big mistake teaching children to be grateful for, or at least focusing on the wrong things when we are talking about gratitude often. So inshallah, we'll talk about all that in the webinar. I should have been smart and put the webinar link with this post. I'm not that smart. Let me do that now. I guess I was just so excited to come on live that I forgot the webinar link. It's free, by the way, so don't worry about it. But I think at the moment I have two time slots. I've tried to make the time slots so that inshallah it can fit all different time zones. So I hope you can make it. Let me find the link and put it with the post. I will put it on top of the post. You can find it there. And those of you who come later on to watch me, it will probably already be there. So all this talk of me finding the link, you won't need to worry about it. I hope you found the reminder beneficial. And inshallah, I'll talk more about what you as mothers and as teachers can do to help children build their self-esteem. And the answer is not talking and just telling them that you're special and you're wonderful. That's not going to build self-esteem in children, especially coming from moms. And something else we really need to work on to build self-esteem. There's work that needs to carry on for that. So we will talk about that, inshallah. I've put the link in the post. I'll also put it in the comments, so it's easy to find, inshallah. And I look forward to meeting you in the webinar along with all the other sisters, inshallah, who will join us. One session I'm doing on Saturday, and another one I'm doing on Monday, I think. Monday or Tuesday, something like that. You'll find the time. Inshallah. So I'll talk more. I will also share with you in the webinar my own story, how I launched Iman Power, what happened before that, what happened after that. And I will share that because really that's how I discovered this. So that's just, I hope that story really explains to you this whole concept that I want to share with you. Until then, Jazakallah khair. If you benefited from this video, then what you must do is share this video so other sisters, other mothers, other children can also benefit from this video, and that will be a sadaqah from you today. And that's how you help me, inshallah, in my mission too, that by helping me reach more children. So please do that. Share this video with your friends, your family, so they can also benefit. Easy thing for you to do, such an easy thing, and inshallah could be immense reward in that for the mothers who are helped through you. May Allah reward you for that. Jazakallah khair. See you tomorrow. Assalamu alaikum. Let me know if you found this beneficial, please. Assalamu alaikum. And I just want to say walaikum assalam to all the other sisters I didn't say salam to yet. Beenish, Taiba, Nida, Salima, and everybody else who comes later. Assalamu alaikum.